Fantastic. Dr. Louie.
Hi, I'm Charles Louie. I have a background in electrical engineering, biophysics, and then went to medical school, became a pediatrician, went into anesthesiology practice for 20 years, and then graduated to inpatient pain management. So I've been in charge of the inpatient pain service for about 10 years. And that's my interest.
Fantastic. Thank you. Dr. Weingarten.
Hello, I'm Dr. Weingarten, and my background is neurology, family medicine, hospice and palliative medicine, and pain medicine. I've been a medical director in hospice for 12 years, and my practice is largely based with ketamine therapeutics. So I use what I call ultra-low dose ketamine in approximately 35 to 40% of my patients.
Fantastic. Dr. Edinger, you're next on the screen here.
Yes, hi. So I'm Dr. Edinger. I also specialize in neurology and pain management. I have my own private practice, and my interest in ketamine really began in residency, where we did a lot of ketamine for CRPS at that time. So I've kind of continued that. I just want to say it's nice to see Dr. Louie. I don't think I've actually met you before. We just spoke on the phone.
I know. We had patient in common, but we never met face to face.
Never met before, but we've spoken so many times. So it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Dr. Marr.
Yeah, hi, good morning. My name is Dermot Marr. I know Dr. Louie. I think I know Nadeem. Is that you down there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And the rest of you, it's great to meet. So I was a resident at Cedars-Sinai, and that's how I knew those two. And then after Cedars, I went to Mass General and got to do some interesting work on ketamine with Jean-Ren Mao and Lucy Chen. And then was recruited down to Johns Hopkins, where I further did some work with Steve Cohen, including developing the Hopkins ketamine protocol, which then was taken to sort of become the national protocol that was published in Regional Anesthesia and Pain Medicine 2017. My other background is I've got additional graduate degrees in pharmacology and clinical trial design, and I sit as an ad hoc member of some of the advisory committees for the FDA. I think you've got a really interesting product here. I'm really excited about hearing about it.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you virtually.
Yeah.
And Dr. Samimi, I think you've been with us the longest. Good morning.
Morning. I'm Nadeem Samimi. I have a private pain practice in LA. I used to work a lot with Dr. Louie, Dr. Marr, doing a lot of inpatient medicine at Cedars-Sinai, and now mostly I do private practice. We use this ketamine quite often. We use it both for depression, for pain. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen next year.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again all for being available. We on purpose tried to get a diverse group in terms of your practices. Yes, we want people that have had experience working with ketamine, but we don't just want anesthesiologists or don't just want, one perspective, because we are hoping to have this be a therapy that can have broad applications. I'm going to try to share my screen, which usually works. And I want to here we go, give a brief background on Bexson Biomedical. I am not trying to pitch you guys as investors. Please don't think that I am. But just a little bit of context, I think, may be helpful. Bexson was founded about 3 years ago, and we were initially looking at using ketamine we didn't know what. We wanted to repurpose it. We knew it was a hot drug in the mental health space. Jeff has worked with it quite a bit as a clinician. But we said, but there's also decades of data showing it's an effective therapy when used properly for pain management. And oh, by the way, there's an opioid crisis going on. So we want to see if there's a better way to deliver ketamine that could check 3 boxes. Could it get FDA approval? Is there a commercial market for it? And could we get patent protection? Only if we could check each of those boxes did we move forward. And we believe that we do have a good therapy that does.